What's going on, everybody? It is D-Man coming back at it again with another YouTube video. And today, we got Titans theme team, another episode. So let's go ahead and hop into the lineup. We did get a couple upgrades this week. Actually, we got 3 if you do include Fitzmagic. But I didn't go ahead and buy Fitzmagic because I'm still going to be rocking with Vince Young because he is still one of the best quarterbacks in the game just because he gets the escape artist. Now, today we obviously know today is National Michael Vick Day. Michael Vick's out today. So we all know that he is going to be an absolute glitch to stop, especially with that RPO glitch where you can just pump fake, run the other way, and the defense is going the other way, and you got escape artist, Michael Vick, Vince Young, whoever, running the other way. That's going to be absolutely... It's going to be terrible. It's going to be impossible to stop. So you'll probably run into that a lot. I've still ran into people that have, have used Vince Young just for that one reason, to just pump fake and then roll out the other way. So I bet you'll be seeing that a lot more because of Vince Young, because of Michael Vick. Another cool thing about Michael Vick is that he gets a card art for the Jets and a card art for the Steelers. So, he played, 5 games with the Steelers and, a few games with the Jets as well. And for him to get those 2 card arts, what I'd love to see is when Randy Moss comes out, him getting a Titans card art. That would be phenomenal. I know you guys are probably thinking that there's no way that's happening. But if Michael Vick just got a Steelers card art and the Jets card art, it's possible. So I would absolutely love to see that. I would love to see like an Andre Johnson too. Some of these guys that didn't really play didn't play barely at all in Tennessee, they get Titans card. That would be awesome. But that was just kind of like I don't know how I got into that. But let's go ahead and hop into the lineup now. We obviously see the offense here, pretty similar offense. Jack Conklin, Saffold, Matthews, Quentin Spain, and Ty Sambrello. You could probably rock with these guys till the end of the year. I'm not even lying because offensively, you could literally just, if you run up against a lot of guys that like to rush the passer, you could just throw edge threat on Jack Conklin and Ty Sambrello. Even though it's a little bit more expensive, but that's really if you end up having to do that, if some ability defensively is crazy, that pretty much negates any edge threat elites and stuff like that. So you could honestly rock with this line for the rest of the year, but we know for a fact Bruce Matthews is going to get an Ultimate Legend. We're still waiting for our annual Kevin Mawai. I would expect him to be in the game. Maybe he's not in the game, but the past 4 years he's been in the game, so I wouldn't think that they wouldn't have him in the game unless they're just trying to mix things up. But you also we had Steve Hutchinson last year. We saw Steve Hutchinson in Madden 19. We didn't see him in Madden 20. We saw him in Madden 21. Does that mean we're not going to see him this year? I don't know. But those 2 guys have yet to, come out. We don't know if they're going to come out, but I'd love to see them. You also have, Mike Munchak. He's another guy that could potentially get or like a legend or something like that. We had a John Runyon in Madden 20 at right tackle. Who else do we have? I think we had another guy that I didn't mention. But, Saffold probably will get mid-90s card, 96, 97 overall. That would be a nice little card for us. Jack Conklin, always. Thank goodness he finally got a power-up this year. Last year didn't have a power-up, got a Team of the Year card, so we couldn't even use him. But Conklin is probably going to get, mid-90s card to end the year. Maybe get like a Team MVP or something like that. That would be nice. Quentin Spain may get like a power-up. I don't think Quentin Spain will get any upgrades, but who knows? It's possible. Ty Sambrello, maybe. I don't know about him. But Taylor Lewan, I think, would be a cool little Most Fear card. He had the Most Fear card last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets like a mid-80s, even though he hadn't played well. I wouldn't be surprised there. So just a couple of possibilities there. Offensively, I'd love a Nate Davis upgrade, Rising Star, something like that, because he's a really good player. He just doesn't get any credit for how good he is. He's blocking for a guy that is on pace for another 2,000 yard season, so definitely deserves an upgrade. Let's move on to tight end. We just did get this Jared Cook this week. We had a gameplay. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out. Played pretty solid in that one. But Jared Cook here looks really, really good. He's got 92 speed to go along with 74 strength, 89 catching traffic, 91 spectacular catch, 87 short route running, 89 medium route running, and 71 run block. So doesn't hit the medium route running threshold, doesn't hit the short route running threshold. But we do have short and elite, which is glitchy. You'll see why when we play today. He lights up on a lot of different routes, even though they're not short and to the inside routes. They are some corner routes light up, some crossers light up. So I do recommend using this ability because it is glitched. But if you don't believe me, just wait for the gameplay. We'll try and target him a little bit since he is a new card on the team. But he's 6'5", 254. The guy is the best card in the game. Michael Vick coming out, probably second best card in the game. Like, I'm being serious, guys. 6'5", 254. He's the fastest tight end in the game with 92 speed on a theme team. 90 speed stock when you power him up, but 92 speed on a theme team. And he has 84 agility. We already mentioned his speed at 92. 93 acceleration as well. 88 awareness, 89 catching, 94 jumping. Incredible. And then when he gets the ball in his hands, he's even better. He's got 88 carrying. He is yet to fumble for me, so that's another good thing there. 83 trucking, which I've trucked. This dude almost is a guarantee to break the first tackle when he gets the ball. I mean, I don't know what it is, but you'll see today. Unless it's if someone tries to tackle him up high, it's going to be a broken tackle every time. With 77 change of direction, 91 ball carrier vision, 91 stiff arm with 89 spin move and 88 juke move. His juke move's nice, spin move not so nice. So if you're gonna try, make some people miss in the open field, you probably want to juke instead of spin. His juke move is pretty dang good. His spin move not so much, which kind of does tell me that the spin move threshold is probably at 90 and the juke move's at 88. I think it was kind of similar like that last year, but juke move looks really good on him. Spin move not so great. Does have a 91 spec catch. We went over that. 89 catch of traffic, 89 medium. And then he has 89 break tackle. This is what I'm talking about. Breaks the first tackle almost every freaking time. He is insane. He's got also 87 short. We already mentioned that. With 90 deep route running. So it does hit the deep route running threshold. So that is great. So you can send him deep. Sometime I might end up streaking him this game. And he might just beat a safety over the top. Just some glitchy. He can do some glitchy stuff for your team. This is probably my favorite card on the team right now at this moment, just because you can do so much stuff with him, and he really helped us out overall wise because we desperately needed a tight end. I know we got Frank Wycheck, but we had to run Frank Wycheck at tight end and then have Kari at starting fullback. Now with the Jared Cook here, we can start Jared Cook and have Frank Wycheck at backup, and he can go ahead and be a 93 overall fullback for us as well. So you talk about a really good looking offense. There you have it. And you also see that we are a 90 overall now. I forgot to mention that at the start of the video, but hopefully you stuck around and didn't skip to the gameplay. But we are a 90 overall now. You probably noticed that beforehand. But if you're looking to buy training right now. Go buy training right now. 89s, 91s, 87s. Normally the odd numbers are the cheaper because it's harder to filter down for them. So buy some 89s today. They're going for about 50 to 55k. 50 probably maybe have gone up by the time this video comes out because it'll go out a little later and people probably are going to be done opening packs by then. But this morning would have been a great time to buy training just because of all the people opening up packs for Michael Vick. But you guys do also see I'm level 47, so I'm probably going to grind out today and complete my weekly objective. I gotta win 5 weekend league games, and then I gotta win like 3 more head-to-heads, which I'll probably at least win 1 today, hopefully, and then I'll get 10,000, and I'll probably just grind out some field goal kicking and get that up to 50, and maybe do a little video on opening up that full legend fantasy pack. So hopefully I can pull Vic out of that. That would be very nice. Help my coins out tremendously there. But wide receiver the same. We got Julio here. Hopefully those 92s get redux soon because that was tough because we saw the 91s get redux yesterday. They were in packs since yesterday. So the 91s LTDs are in packs right now. Hopefully the 92 LTDs are redux as well because that would be Very nice, because that would help me out in buying Julio and also Harold Landry. I don't know when they're going to do that. Maybe a month or two away. I don't know, but I'd really hopefully they're soon, sooner rather than later, because I'd love to get that max Julio and the max Harold Landry. But we're still rocking with the max powered up Julio to the his second highest tier. He still plays pretty solid for us. AJ Brown as well there in the slot, and then Charlie Joyner is probably our primary target. Man, this dude is phenomenal. We'll check him out, even though he's been on the team, but you guys got to check this dude out. Insane stuff. 95 speed, that's really all you got to know. Hits the medium and deep route running threshold, which is the main thing we have him on, is deep routes, medium routes. So he is such a glitch, too, with the route tech. Gets so much separation, especially when we start running the ball. He goes into man. We can kind of put him on a slant, drag, crosser, and he's going to get open almost every single time. Really, really great card there. And then I think that's it offensively. I mean, we had the Fitzmagic upgrade, but I didn't go ahead and do him because we already have Tannehill sitting back here. We got Vince already, so really no point in me doing that. And then Derrick Henry, we already know about Derrick Henry. Got the bruiser. He's going to be able to, truck, stiff arm, does all that great stuff for your offense, which really opens it up for everything else. I mean, we got the best tight end in the game, a top 5 receiver in the game, with Julio and A.J. Brown, with probably a top 2 quarterback in Vince Young. I think he's behind Michael Vick. He's the second best quarterback in the game, right behind Michael Vick. He was the best, and because he was the only quarterback to get escape artist. Now Michael Vick's out, he gets escape artist. But just because he gets escape artist, Vince Young is still a top 2 quarterback in the game. But yeah, offensively, that's everyone there. I'll go ahead and show you guys. We'll go over the offense of strategy cards. We'll go to the strategy cards right now. This is the reason why we are a 90 overall. Deep route specialist and on the move are the 2 I have right now. So it boosts speed to my wide receivers, and I boost speed to Derrick Henry. Just +1. You guys saw, like, on the when I pulled up Charlie Joyner, he had 95 speed, he had +3. The +2 is because of the theme team, and the +1 on top of that is because of the speed here. I'm pretty sure I had this last week. I don't think I had it on the move last week. I just got lucky, and I did the 5. You turn in the 5 uncommon to get 1 rare, and I actually pulled this out of the pack, and I was like, I'm just going to rock with this because obviously I want 2 deep route specialists, but why not go ahead and throw this out here, power it all the way up, get +1 speed to Derrick Henry, make him even better because I like to run the ball a lot. So I was like, why not? Probably will stick with these for a long time until I get in the zones on the defense side of the ball, which we'll hop into in a minute. But those are the strategy items I have offensively. That's why you see the boost to the running backs and the wide receivers. But here is... let's do on the move 4 out of 4. So Derrick Henry get a +2 juke, +1 spin move, and +1 ball carrier vision. Really doesn't help him that much because he's more of a power back. But the real key here is +1 catching, +1 speed. There is a plus excel one, which I would have probably rather had, but getting the +1 speed is still big there. So there's on the move, and the deep route specialist. Here is everyone that gets deep route specialist. Obviously, every wide receiver, they get +2 deep route running. +1, is that break press? And then +1 catching. Is BPR a thing? I swear I've never seen BPR. That's what I see last year, man. So see, I'm pretty sure BPR is break press, and it's pretty important, but it doesn't show as a stat here, which is pretty interesting. That's something I just realized. Last year was the same way because because beat press is really, really important, especially if your opponent is running man. You want to have beat press up a lot, but beat press, I'm pretty sure that's beat press, but it doesn't pop up in the attributes, which is kind of crazy. But it's still a stat in the game. And whatever it does, you get +1 to it. So whoever, I don't know what Charlie Johnny might have, like 88, 89, 90, I don't know, beat press, but you get +1 on top of that. Same for Julio, AJ, and everyone else. So there's that. We also have on the move. No, we already went over all the move. And then deep route specialist boost spec catch and speed for the wide receivers there. So there is that. Now let's go ahead and anything else. No, we do have a super suit, but we didn't have one on offense. So that's it for the offense. Let's hop in. Oh no, let's go over the abilities we have because I don't think I covered that. Abilities. I think we covered a couple obviously. Jared Cook. We have short and elite on him. It says improved catching on short passes inside the numbers, but you'll see it lights up almost every time we throw the ball to him. Charlie Joyner here with route tech and rack 'em up. Vince Young with roaming deadeye quick draw and escape artist. We got bazooka on him as well as for his X Factor. And then we have post up on Bruce Matthews with the X Factor on Derrick Henry to be freight train and bruiser as the ability for him. So there is the offensive abilities. And then we hop into the defense. Here is what the defense is looking like. A couple of upgrades. I don't think Junior Seau was maxed when we did the Titans team episode last week. So we'll check him out. But Bernard Pollard, starting at free safety, still like what he's, how he's playing. But I'm still using with Jack Tatum. Just because I don't know, something about Jack Tatum. I just feel like I get a lot more fumbles than when I tried out Bernard Pollard. Maybe just kind of one of those things where, he plays better than what his stats show. So, Jack Tatum, I still use with him. But, Bernard Pollard is still not a bad user if you want to. But I do have Deflator and Enforcer on both of them. Because I'd like to force a lot of fumbles. So, that's what I got on them. Then Harold Landry. We have edge threat on him. I'd love to get him maxed. He's a glitchy card if you can get him maxed. But then Junior Seau here, which we'll check him out. Since he is I think he's new to you guys. But here's what he's looking like. 89 speed, 89 excel, 87 strength, 95 tackling. With 89 play rec, 92 block shed, 91 hit power, and 80 zone coverage. So zone coverage 80 is not bad on him. With 83 change direction, 87 impact block. So, I mean, not a bad card at all. Again, you guys are probably rocking with Devin Hester. I don't blame you, but I'm rocking with Junior Seau so we can get that overall up to a 90. So, that's why I have Junior Seau there. We have a Rackpo at middle linebacker, same reason for the overall. Because, when we go 3-4, a Rackpo plays pretty good at the middle linebacker spot. So, using him, he's fine. I think he has decent zone, not incredible zone. Let's see. Yeah, he's got 81 zone coverage. So, obviously doesn't hit like the best threshold there, but it's still pretty solid. So that's why I put him at middle linebacker instead of, a Harold Landry or like a Bud Dupree or something. So that's why he's at middle linebacker there. Then we have Spillane here. I'd love for a Spillane upgrade. This dude could be really glitchy. I mean, with 90 speed on an 84 overall, 85 overall card, I mean, no telling what he could look like as a low 90s, mid 90s type card. I mean, he could have mid 90s speed in December if he gets like a zero chill card or something like that. So that would be a pretty cool upgrade. Kind of a cheesy card, a great guy to user with if you are comfortable using a middle linebacker, but still a pretty glitchy card nonetheless. Then we also have Rashaan Evans here at middle linebacker number 4, yet to get an upgrade this year. Don't doubt EA for that because he hadn't been playing any type of, any well this year. I mean, he's playing pretty solid, but, I think David Long and Jayon Brown hadn't played that much this year, which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like he's such a great player. But David Long has played really, really well for us this year. Rashaan Evans, it's pretty much been Rashaan Evans and David Long for the most part of this year. But here, we have Bud Dupree starting at left outside linebacker. I normally have him drop back in zone a little bit, which, isn't the best. I might end up putting a Rackpo here because I like Harold Landry rushing and having, Harold Landry over here rushing and the other outside backer is dropping back in coverage. I might sub in Brian Rackpo here because he has the better zone. But Bud Dupree's been playing okay. He's had a couple picks for me somehow, some way. So, not a bad player here in Bud Dupree. And then Rackpo's a 94 overall, out of position at right outside linebacker. So, kind of crazy stuff there. But yeah, there is that. Jack Tatum in 93 overall here at strong safety. That's my user. And then Bam Bam Cam. I don't think you guys have seen him as a 91. Y'all might have seen him as a 90 last week, but here's what he's looking like at a 91. Still grinding. I've got like the freaking 80,000 passing yards and the 40,000 rushing yards and the touchdowns, the passing touchdowns, rushing. I think I've got that left, and then we'll get him maxed. But still a pretty solid card nonetheless. 89 speed's a little slow, but for him at the safety spot, normally I like him to just, you know, lurk around, hopefully get a pick here or there, and hopefully let him boom. He only has 83 hit power, but once you power him all the way up, that hit power gets up to like mid-90s. So hit power low right now, but a little bit later down the road, he'll be very, very good for us with 89 speed, 92 excel, 92 tackling. You guys see the rest of the stats there. Anything else that's glitchy from 88 change of direction? I don't think I'm ever going to have him as a user. Maybe, and just leave Jack Tatum out there as my strong safety and user with Bam Bam Cam. I don't know, but really three similar safeties in Cam Chancellor, Jack Tatum, and Bernard Pollard. Cam Chancellor is a little slow. Let's check out what he gets to at a 95, because that's something I would like to see. So he gets up to 92 speed, which would be 94 speed with the in the zone plus speed to him. So may end up using him just because of the height difference between him and Jack Tatum, but who knows? We'll see what I want to do later down the road. That's probably gonna be a little bit of ways away, just because that's gonna be pretty. It's gonna take me a good bit to get those passing yards and rushing yards. But cornerback, we got a new cornerback, and the man himself, Jason McCourty. 94 overall. He's got 94 speed, 93 excel, 94 agility, 91 jumping, 90 play rec, 93 man, 89 zone, and 86 press. 5'11". You know, he's a little short, but he still plays the ball very well. Acrobat on him, he honestly hasn't played as well as I thought he would play. But still, nonetheless, he's a really good card. He's got 92 change of direction as well. Really good COD on him. So 86 press. So obviously I like to have my corners in zone a lot. I play a lot of zone coverage, a lot of cover 3, a lot of 3-3-5, 2-4-6, stuff like that. So Jason McCourty for me will be in zone most of the time. But hopefully we'll see, you know, maybe a pick or two from him today, or at least a couple plays on the ball today. We also have Malcolm Butler, the CB2 spot, and then Desmond King, where I like him here in the slot at slot cornerback, with Jack Rabbit at cornerback 4 and Logan Ryan at cornerback 5. Hopefully Logan gets an upgrade soon. Love to see him get an upgrade. Then we got Clowney here at right end. We got left end, Javon Curse at left end. Then we got Jack Youngblood at D tackle. When you guys were asking me how I have him, how his chemistries still are activated, it's because I have him at backup at left end. So if you have him, this works for any player. So let's say if you want for example, I have secondary position on Logan Ryan, but Logan Ryan here at cornerback, obviously it says he's a free safety. You could just plug him in at free safety here and then put him at cornerback, and he won't lose whatever chemistries you have on him, which is obviously just a team chem because they changed that with the strategy items this year. But he sticks with the team chems if you have him at backup free safety. As Texas just scores a touchdown to make it 47-48, and they got an extra point to tie it. So pretty good game. Got college games on in the background while I'm watching this, or while I'm doing this gameplay video. But let's continue on here. But yeah, Jack Youngblood, just throw him at backup left end, and then he'll keep his chemistries here. Danico Autry here, D tackle 2. I felt like he could have gotten a little bit of a better upgrade. Maybe an 86 overall would have been nice. But we're still looking for some sort of D tackle. Maybe Big Jeff gets an upgrade. He'll be a decent overall at D tackle. If he gets like a 90 overall, maybe he'll be like an 86, 87, 88 overall at D tackle. Hopefully, then we have Tierra Tart at D tackle 4 because he's the only defensive tackle the Titans have in the game right now. So maybe we get an Albert Hainsworth, something like that, as Texas ties the game there with the extra point. Brett Kern is our punter. Guskowski. Oh, I didn't even go over strategy items. But yeah, you guys saw strategy items earlier. You probably had a quick little peek on these. Defensively, we got Mind Reader and Sure Tackler. The reason is because it goes to all positions. That's why we have all those blue numbers on our players on the defensive side of the ball. No one is not chemmed up at least an overall or 2. So we have Sure Tackler, 4 out of 4. There's everyone that gets Sure Tackler. Everyone on the team. The tackling does boost overall up a lot. That's why I have Sure tackler there, and then mind reader as well. +2 to play rec, +1 awareness, +1 to pursuit, and then also mind reader does boost tackling. So really +3 tackling to everyone defensively. And then since the sure tackler is only this only a common one, you don't get anything else. You just have this, which I really good. Sure tackler is probably the best to boost your overall as a common strategy item. Obviously, you guys probably want the +1 zone, which I'm trying to get that. If I can get like green in the zone, the +1 in the zone, that would help Jason McCourty to get him up to a 90 zone, and same with Desmond King to get him to 90 zone. So I'm still working on that, but as of right now, I'd like these two because it boosts my overall up to 90. And then we just skipped over the abilities. Well, we got Jack Tatum with, we'll start with Jason McCourty. Jason McCourty with Acrobat, and we have Shutdown on him as his X Factor. Jack Tatum, Enforcer and Deflator, same thing on him, Shutdown. Bernard Pollard, Enforcer, Deflator. Jack Youngblood, don't have him activated because I already have Harold Landry, Jason McCourty, and Jack Tatum all with X Factors, but we have Harold Landry here with Edge Threat and Unstoppable Force, and then Malcolm Butler also with Acrobat. So my two outside guys, I have them with Acrobat, and both my safeties. Hopefully they can come down and knock some heads off of people today. But that is it for the defense. Special teams, we got Brett Kern at punter, Gostkowski at kicker. Then we also have Bruce Matthews long snapping for us. I want to see if he is still our best long snapper. Maybe not. No, yeah, he's still the best, so leave him there. It doesn't make a difference. But then Brett Kern here kicking the ball off for us. He's our kickoff specialist, and then Charlie Joyner here at kickoff and punt returner. So, yeah, A.J. Brown backing him up. Then we have Julio at kick returner 3. Specialist, we have Henry as our third down running back. Power back is also Derrick Henry. Slot wide receiver is Charlie Joyner. And the sub linebacker, Jack Tatum, Bernard Pollard. Rush left in, rush right in. Really doesn't matter, guys, because, Harold Landry will come in. If Clowney's over here at right in, it doesn't matter. D tackle, Jack Youngblood. Rush D tackle, Jack Youngblood. And then slot corner. Very important to have Desmond King here at slot, because if you still have Jack Rabbit here at slot, then he'll play in the slot corner when you go 3-5 wide or 2-4-6. Very important. Make sure you have Desmond King here. He plays very good from the slot, so that's why I'm saying that. And we still have Raiders offense, and then the Dolphins defense really gets everything there. But yeah, there's a strategy. I also forgot to go over Super Suit, but it just boosts a +1 to every single stat for Danico Autry. He's the only guy that gets it, so it really doesn't affect him that much. Visuals, head coach Mike Vrabel, home stadium, Nissan Stadium. And then we have light and dark away. Light away, dark home for our uniforms. So yeah, that is going to do it for the lineup update. Goodness gracious, we went for 30 minutes. Almost 30 minutes at least. But let's hop into the game today. Let's see if we can get a dub. Really excited. I just love Jared Cook. I can't wait to just play with another. Alright guys, hopping into this one. Of course, we're taking on 95 Jalen Ramsey, 93 Devin Hester, and I believe that was Mike Haynes on the very right. There's our top 3 there. This game will get us to the playoffs, so hopefully we can get it up. Before we even start this game, what a game. Oklahoma and Texas. That game just finished up. I cannot believe that at all. Oh, that could have been a big one from Derrick Henry. But instead, it's a loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Normally in games like these, I like to set the tone early, running the ball a lot. But getting blown up once again, and we lose another yard. I can already tell this dude's a sweat. But whenever we come out in shotgun, I feel like no matter what we do, like watch Jared Cook here. If I can get the ball away, that should. I'm going for it here because why not? But man, that was just. Oh, I feel like if we come out in shotgun every time, Vince Young's gonna make something happen. We're gonna score, but maybe not. I'm going to put Joyner on a slant. Hopefully he gets open. I'm actually just going to block Cook, give us some time. Let's see what we can do here. Charlie, get up. Why? Why is that a bad pass? That's got to be completed. He's got 2 steps on him and we can't complete it. That makes no sense at all. Starting it early here, EA, aren't we? Jack Tatum. There we go. Good hit. He loses a yard there, so it's 2nd and 11. He's going to go no huddle. All right, so we'll stay here. Daniel Jones at quarterback. Looks like he's got a little giant steam team action. Another run here. Cuts it back to the inside. Harold Landry's there to make the tackle on the cutback. It's 3rd and 7. Still put a spy out there. Put Clowney as a spy. He should be throwing the ball here, and it's going to be a run, actually. And big hit from Bernard Pollard. I should have been... Should have been a fumble, if I'm being honest. Thank you. Thank you. That's McCourty. Jason McCourty's got one today. Can he take this one back? Jason McCourty. He's to the 35, 40, 50. He's 40. He's to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he is gone. McCourty, pick 6, sends my opponent out of here, and we are in the playoffs now. So let's just quickly load into this one. Yeah, what a game. That was actually our 7th win there. And we should be in the playoffs now. We have to back out all the way or something here. Alright, we should be in the playoffs now. All-star regular season win. Give me my coins. Thank you very much. And that he could have ran the ball there and probably picked up easily, but he decided not to. And I want to make sure, yeah, we are in the playoffs now. So I'll catch y'all 16K2. Give me my coins. Thank you very much. Should be in the playoffs. Yeah, wild card game. We got to win 4 to win the Super Bowl. So here we go. All right, guys, hopping into this one. We are taking. That's our top 3 there. Jason McCourty, Bernard Pollard, and Jack Tatum. We're taking on Michael Vick, Fred Warner, and Jerry Rice. So we're having to take on Michael Vick already. So here we go. All right, guys. I'm going to try and get the run game started early and often in this one. Actually, we're not going to. We're going to reset the play. And let's see if this play action can get something going. Let's streak Jared Cook here. See if we can get something going here. First play of the game. That was a bad throw. Joyner almost came down with it. I might have had Julio open on the slant in the middle of the field. But it is 2nd and 10. Alright, guys. Coming back out into probably one of my favorite formations in the game. As... Little air under that one, and we get it to Charlie Joyner there. Up to the 42. That's 17 yards. I'm actually going to streak Jared Cook here. We're going to block Derrick Henry. We're going to put Charlie... No, let's reset this. Block Henry. Let's put Joyner on a smart route here. Shouldn't be much of a difference. That's how I like it like that. There we go. Joyner. If I had time... Gosh, he was so open. Alright, guys, coming right back in the same look. Had to get that snap off pretty quickly. He's going to dump this one off to Henry. Henry breaking the tackle. Henry getting about 9 there, up to the 49-yard line. Let's see what we can do. We're going to run the same thing. We're just going to put Joyner on the drag. That's who we're going to throw it to. Joyner making the catch up to the 45, getting it for us first down. See if we can get the snap off. Alright, guys, going to go into gun bunch tight end. Classic here. Let's put Jared Cook on a delay fade and see if we can hit him when we roll out here. Maybe we can. We're going to Jared Cook, get the ball in space. Jared Cook, I'm telling you, breaks that first tackle every time. We got 20 yards there. Jared Cook looking really nice. Let's just look for Cook again. We're going to put him on a drag here. He's going to probably expect a lot of flow to the right, and it is going to be a lot of flow to the right. Let's dump it off Cook as we're going backwards, but he does break that tackle again. But I don't know why we went backwards on the truck there, but we did, and we lost a yard, actually. That could have been 5 yards if we catch it and go down right there. Instead, that happened. So we're going to run the same play again. This time, we're going to actually run the ball since he's showing one guy in the box. All right. Henry, if we break that tackle, we could be gone, but it's still a gain of 5. Let's just go RPO action, or not RPO, play action. Looking for Cook. Actually, let's just throw this back to the end zone. Oh, that might get picked. No, it's not, but it could have been caught at the same time. It's 4th and 6. You already know what we're doing. We're going for it. Going back to flood, and we're going to do some adjustments out of it. AJ, that could have been a catch, but he did have pressure right off the bat there. I don't want to throw a bullet because that could have been picked by the man there, but put a little air under it, and I think it was Ed Reed who had enough time to get back to it. So what we're going to do is okay, he's going to call timeout. All right, guys, I decided to go back to play action here. I could easily run this and pick it up, but I think I can pass it, and it'd be a little easier. As we're going to low ball this to Jared Cook, and what a catch. That's a first down. Halfway there, we just turned it. That's a gain of 13. We need 13 more yards to get in the end zone here, so we're going to go, again, Jared Cook, 3 catches, 31 yards, and I was going to run the ball here, but looks to have a few guys in here. We're going to actually block, and we're going to look for Julio Jones underneath. Let's just run it. Vince Young, he is invincible, like I always say. That's a touchdown. 13-yard run with Vince. He was in man. I think I could have dumped that off to Julio, but just to be safe, I just ran it in with Vince Young, and the extra point is going to be up, and it is good. 7-0 to start this one. All right, starting out on defense this one here. We got playing against Michael Vick, so I didn't even put a spy out there, which is pretty stupid of myself. But it does hit Calvin Johnson on the corner route there. Gets to it's about 26 yards there on the play. All right, I got to make a lot of pre-snap adjustments here. I might have to spy Landry because Clowney might be a little too slow. Okay, he's got to... Oh my gosh! Why do I do that? I tried to make a play and I roughed the passer, and he's obviously going to accept it. Oh, and the bad thing about that is I don't even think I didn't even, when I hit X, he wasn't even throwing the ball away just yet. So really just frustrating there. Oh my God. I don't know what to do, man. I'm trying to make a play with Clowney, and I try to click on to the closest guy to Michael Vick, and it clicks on a Chancellor, and I run right by his assignment. I mean, if you give that much time, it's just tough, because if you... It's just tough to play defense this year. Really, really tough. I go Mabel coverage. I can't send anyone. I have Jack Youngblood, the only guy to send. And I try to click on Clown and make a play, and Vick, he doesn't even have escape artist on Michael Vick either, but makes a play and just throws it. I mean, if you have enough time, then you're going to be able to find someone open eventually. I'm going to let that one go out the back of the end zone. But like I was saying, if you don't take away flats, he's going to throw the flat. So I have to take away flats, and if you take away flats and don't take away 15, 20 yards down the field, he's going to throw 15, 20 yards down the field on the sideline. You got to go Mabel coverage, and then we go Mabel coverage, he has all day to throw. Because you only send like 2 people. As Jared Cook's going to get wide open once again on the drag. Look at that juke move. Jared Cook is like a wide receiver. See that? He was going to break that tackle. And 7 for 10 for Vince Young. He's thrown it to Jared Cook almost every time, too. I mean, Jared Cook, he's just so good. We're going to try this time. And if Cook's open again, we're going to throw it to him. But if he's going to take it away. Can we lob that up? That's AJ. Can we get a little catch and run action? Catch and run. Down to the 7-yard line. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. Vince Young. Insane stuff there. So he's going to call a timeout. Alright, so here we go. We're going to try and... We're just going to throw the ball, actually. Because why not? Let's look for Cook. Cook in the corner. He brought us here the whole way. So that's what we're looking for here. Cook in the corner. Look at the separation he gets right there. I don't know what it is, but he just catches everything, runs routes beautifully, and I get to finally use a tight end in Madden 22. Finally. I love this card, Jared Cook. You guys see, I target him almost every play. I mean, if not, then we have someone else coming open probably, because that looked like to be man there. But now it's 14-7. Let's win this freaking game. All right, guys. Got to make a lot of pre-snap adjustments. We're going to spy. Unbelievable. That guy's wide open. Harold Landry can't make the play. McCourty gets a big hit on him, but he gets it up to the 44-yard line. Oh, someone's got to make a play defensively here. We got to get the ball back. All right, got all the pre-snap adjustments done. He's going to run the ball, which he can do this all game if he wants to, actually, guys. I just got to respect Michael Vick. But he could definitely do that all game long if he wants to. He's going to run a little option here with Michael Vick, and Harold Landry still a glitch. He ain't even fully powered up, and he's still making plays like that. All right, I had to change my option defense to conservative, so I'll play Michael Vick every time. He's going to dump this off to the flats. So we force him out of bounds there. Only gains 2, so not a bad play there. Again, we have flats out there. We got curl flats at 15, 20 yards too, so hopefully we can take everything away. He's going to have all day to throw, so that's probably his best bet. Just sit back in the pocket and let something develop as he's going to call timeout there. Or if that's a 2-minute one. I thought he got out of bounds there. Maybe the clock don't stop. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead. Let's spy Harold. All right, got back to my user here. Shading outside. I'm not sure how well that's going to be here. Harold, get home. Someone get home. I could have. I'll try to pick it. It just kind of got a bad bounce back. Man, if that was a better bounce, we could have had that and gone the other way. But Harold Landry is looking like a really good spy against this Vince Young here. So we're going to have X over the middle, taking it away. Harold Landry, spin move. Harold Landry not going to get home as he's going to find Reggie Bush again, and he's going to fight his way into the end zone. That's what you got. That's what you give up when you just don't rush anyone. We're taking everything away off the start, but then, you know, something's bound to get open if we can't get home eventually. But that's what happens. We can't get home when we send one person, so it's just going to be a shootout. Old-fashioned Madden 22 shootout. I hate college football so much. Watching the Georgia-Auburn game, Smoke Monday, one of the best defensive backs in college football, just got ejected because he was just trying to make a tackle. It's just so sad. We're going to throw this one to Julio Jones. First down there. All right, we're going to I for him here. I'm actually going to streak Jared Cook, see if we can get a step on a safety here. We're going to put Joyner on a little slant action. See what we got. Can we do a little... Oh, my gosh. That was pretty stupid. But we had Kevin Green on Jared, but he'd have a deep blue out there. It was cover 2 man, so that was pretty stupid to throw that one up there. But we're going to come back in I for him. We got plenty of time here. We just got to get some points on the board. I think we started off with a ball, so we definitely have to score here, but we kind of want to take our time because we don't want to score too quickly. You know what? If Kevin Green's going to play Jared Cook, let's put him on a slant. Or let's put him on a drag, I should say. We'll put both the wideouts on a... We had Jared Cook. We still have Jared Cook. But Jared Cook blocks for us, and we fumbled it, but we got out of bounds. All right, going back to gun bunch tight end. We're looking for Cook off the bat. Takes it away, and I step right into a sack. That's Marlon Humphrey. All right, I try to step up in the pocket, but I guess my thumb didn't do what I told it to do. It went to the left instead of the right. But see what we can do here. I mean, look at Jared Cook. I mean, what are you going to do against that? Didn't break that tackle, but we get up to the 46. We're going to go no huddle, and we're going to run the ball and pick this up and call timeout. Good God almighty. Derrick Henry, you hadn't run the ball all game. Why did you truck like that? And it's 4th and inches. Well, obviously, we're going to go for it. And we're going to come out, act like we're going to pass. And I think we're just going to try and run the ball. He's got to play the run here. There's no way he thinks I'm going to pass here on 4th and 5 or on 4th and inches with Derrick Henry in the backfield. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put... We're just going to look for Jared Cook. Look at Cook. Possession. Oh, baby. Obviously, 3 would be fine, but we're looking for freaking 6 and 7. We're looking for Cook in the corner. Step up with Vince. We've got to call timeout there. I was hoping I'd get maybe 10 to get us in field goal range. But now it's going to be a little tricky because we got to get out of bounds. So I'm just going to put Cook on a drag here on this play again because he's yet to go hard flats to take it away. And if he goes hard flats, he's not going to be able to get out there and take away the A.J. Brown route. You know what? We're going to flip the play, actually, to give my receivers more time to get down the field in case Cook is covered. he's not going to be. He's going to be wide open. Cook gets tackled in bounds. We got to get up and spike it, and I think we're going to have to take our 3. Let's see. We are in field goal range. Yeah, 47 yards. We're just going to take our 3. I did leave a couple of ticks on the clock, but I don't want to risk anything here. Let's just take our 3 and get to halftime with a 3-point lead. We got to get a stop, though. Uh-oh. Alright, we are not going to talk about that at all. We're just going to move on. And I don't know what happened, but now I'm stuck on a lineman. And what in the... Alright, we got to make a play. Someone has got to make a play. Alright, finally, barely get back to Jack Tatum after all my adjustments here. As that ball's going to be complete. Gosh, we got to get a fumble. Someone has got to make a play defensively because I screwed myself by missing a field goal. And he's going to have to, if he can work the clock correctly, and I might have to work the clock a little bit here and try and just get the game into overtime because neither of us can get a stop. Unless we run out of time, obviously. So, my goodness, can we just please make a play? As that's going to be open. That's Bud Dupree in zone coverage. Can't do much about that. 1st and 10 at the 18, just like that, in a minute and 6-7 seconds. He's in the red zone. I mean, I don't know what else I can do, other than just go hard flats and hope that he can not throw to anyone else other than B's wide open. He's still throw it. Jack Tatum making a play. Jack Tatum at the 20. Jack Tatum get a block. He's up to the 30, and we are right back where we need to be. Thank you, Jack Tatum. All right, we're going to go back to this formation, but we're going to run a different play. We got a corner to Cook, which is obviously something we're looking for. As we're looking for him, corner, that's the catch. Sure hands Cook, man. He doesn't drop one, I'm telling you. All right, back in the same formation. We're going to throw the ball to Cook here. I mean, I'm telling you before it happens. We're throwing the ball to Cook. Cook works his way up, about to gain the 8 or 9 there. We're going to go no huddle. This time we're going to block Cook, and we're just going to roll out with Vince. Why? Should be a touchdown. It's A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Titans. That's what happens when you expect Jared Cook to just get another catch. You just throw it deep for a touchdown, and boom, boom, bam, bam. Jack Tatum pick leads to a touchdown to A.J. Brown, and we're looking really, really nice in this one now. Just can't miss an extra point here. I don't even know how I missed that field goal in the half, man. If we could have just made that field goal, it's a 10-point game, and it's really, really tough to come back down 10 late in the third. But able to go up 7 is still big, so we just got to get another play on D. Someone's got to make a play. All right, I'm not in a formation that I like at all. This is going to dump it off, which we'll take that because I didn't even like the formation I was in. Only a gain of 4, so we will take it. But, yeah, I was in cover 6 invert, nickel 2-4-5. I don't have a... Jack Tatum! That's got to be an incompletion. I hit him right when he caught it. Gosh, that's... I mean, I sent like 2-3 guys there that time. I'm telling you, it just... I mean, if you take the... You just have to take both away. It's tough. It's really tough. Sacked! Harold Landry coming in from the spy spot. 2nd and 20. That's a big play. We just got to keep having plays like that. The plays might last forever, but... Alright. Someone's got to make another play here. Throw it to Y. A's coming open. Actually, it wasn't even A. It was Brandon Marshall. That's a gain of a good bit. That's a gain of about 15. Or was that... How much was that? 15 or 25? Is he on the... That's the gain of 20... No, that's a gain of 15. I'm stupid. Because it was 3rd and 20, now it's 3rd and 6. Or excuse me, it was 2nd and 20, now it's 3rd and 6. So I'm about to gain a 14. Alright. Someone get home. Someone make a play. Oh, it's going to be short. He's going to be short. So here we go. Here we go. Is he going to run the ball? I got to see what he's going to come out in. I might go 3-4. We'll see. This is the biggest play of the game. Biggest play of the game. He's going to go in a gun. I have to respect the run, so I've got to go 3-4. And I'm just going to go hard flat, and we're just going to try and get home. Going to use her with a rack po. Finds Jimmy Graham. He's got a big gain. Jimmy breaks the first one. He gets up to the 18. That's a big play. All right. I'm not on the guy that I want to be on. He's going to look, and that is going to be Malcolm Butler against the Seahawks, close to the goal line. Classic Malcolm Butler right there. What a play. That acrobat, beautiful. And we got the ball at the 3-yard line. We just got to get it out, though. Cannot get a safety here. Look at Malcolm Butler. Acrobat activated. Big play, Malcolm Butler. That's classic Malcolm Butler, man. As Vince has bazooka. Do we do something stupid here? This is so stupid. Woo, Jared. Oh my, I just wanted to try it one time. Alright, we're running the ball. I'm not doing anything stupid there. I think I could have taken off with Vince right there. But does Vince still has his X Factor here? He does. So I don't know how many incompletion he has to have or what's the deal there, but he's empty box there. At least a pretty empty box there. Henry can't even break the first tackle. Who was that? Was that Jamal Adams? Now it's 3rd and 9. I don't know why I'm going no huddle. I'm pretty stupid. But I'm going to put Joyner on a slant. Looking for Cook on the sideline, obviously. Look at Cook. Woo! That was really close, but we had Cook wide open. I just... Why am I so stupid? I'm so stupid sometimes we have to punt this ball. Marlon Humphrey was not picked up. We had Wycheck and Derek both as a max protect there. And yet, someone still got home. We had Jared Cook wide open, too. Please get out of bounds. It's not, and he's got a lot here. If he can just get down the sideline. Big hit from Desmond King. But, man, that was just stupid. That was just so stupid because we could easily just end the game there if we run the ball and pick up a few yards. All right. Michael Vick. Have done a pretty good job so far. It's Harold Landry trying to rip the ball out instead of make the tackle, but it's still fine. Only gains a couple there. Let's see if he's going to snap the ball. He should snap the ball before the 2-minute warning here. He is going to. He's taking off with Michael Vick, who gets a first down. That's a gain of 10. I sent my spy, but I got to send some pressure eventually. I can't let him just continue to sit in the pocket. Once again. Oh my God, he was wide open. I don't know how he missed them right there. Don't know how he missed them. 2nd and 10. 1 minute, 47 seconds left. We're 3 stops away from the game being over. This game should have been already over, though. Missed field goal at the end of the half. That's a tight window as Pollard was sitting right there, and he still makes the throw, and Pollard just... His recognition is not any good because that should have been a pick. Man, that should have been a pick. Do I just go hard flat and just try and get home? Vic scrambles away, gets 2. 1:10 left. 2nd and 8. He might start running the ball. He's going to say, he's at 3 timeouts, so we can definitely run the ball. Plenty of time left here. I'm going hard flat. I did it again. I'm not trying to do this on purpose, guys. Not at all. And that would have been a big play because we had someone coming free. I went hard flats, gambled, had someone get home. He threw it away, and I did the stupid thing of clicking on and trying to make a sack, get a sack. I'm clicking on before he's throwing it away too. Like I can't help that whatsoever. Throws it. He's wide open. Two guys were open there. We got plenty of time to go down the field and score though. But man, oh man, with that, he's gonna go for two, I think too. He's taking a while here, so this could be the game. Looks like he's gonna kick his field goal. We're gonna play it safe though. No, he's gonna kick his field goal. Kick is up, kick is good. It's 21-21. All right, Vince Young still has Bazooka activated. Would love to use it here, but when Jared Cook gets open every play, you got to throw it to Cook. As Cook gets out of bounds at the 29-yard line, 17 for 23, 268, and 2 touchdowns for Vince Young. As once again, we're going to try and look for Jared Cook. If he goes with Cook, we should have someone get open. On that other side, he's stuck on his big man. All right, throw it away. Can't make anything happen from there. He's a man. He didn't have anyone underneath there. I mean, he was using his D tackle, so I thought for sure Jared Cook would get open, but he just manned him up. Pretty smart, though. That was pretty smart. So now we're just going to look for the deep post or something's got to get open here. Don't fumble. Timeout. All right, that was pretty stupid because if I fumble the ball there, the game is over. But we got to change up the formation. We got to go. We can run the ball, but we got to waste a timeout, and I'd like to keep my timeout. So I think we got to throw the ball here. If it gets to 4th and 1, I think I'll go for it and run it and pick it up. I don't know though. Joyner, we're gonna put him on a slant. We're gonna block Derek. Low ball to Cook. Should have just got out of bounds there. Should have just got out of bounds. Tried to pick up a little bit more yards, and AJ missed his block. But we have a shot here. I'm obviously looking for Joyner on the corner route here. I'm gonna flip the play on the wide side of the field. So I like running this play toward the open side of the field. Oh my goodness, that's a bad throw. And that's a lot of time that just came off the clock. But we have, if Bazooka is still activated here. I just picked the wrong play. 5 seconds left. This is the last play of the game. I'm going to play it like it's the last play of the game. We'll go out and flood. Okay, that's fine. You do that. Tried to make something happen there. And it's going in overtime. We could have won the game. We could have won the game so many different times. Just me being stupid. Me being absolutely stupid. If we lose a toss, we might lose the game. It's going to come down to a coin flip to decide who wins this one. Well, let's see what happens. Of course. Of course. Alright. Trusting that no one gets open and we get home. I'm going hard flats, so he takes away the quick pass. He's got to throw it to... Big play. We get home. 2nd and 10. There we go. There we go. We just got to bring some pressure. 2nd and 10. We're still alive in this one. As soon as I lost, I was like, man, we just lost the game. As soon as I lost the coin flip. Maybe he thinks Um, Pick! Oh my God! Pollard might end it on a pick six. He will! Bernard Pollard, why are you getting caught by Jimmy Graham? It doesn't matter! End zone! Touchdown Titans, and we get out of this game in a hurry in overtime. We give the... I don't know what he looked... I don't know what he saw there. I really do not know what he saw. But my goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Are you kidding me? As Bernard Pollard wins the game for us in overtime. I do not know what he saw or what he looked at there to throw that football. I do not. Not at all. I mean, there was like 3 guys that could potentially have the pick there. Let's see. Let's check out the stats. Passing Vince Young, 2 touchdowns, a pick. Really, that last pick was pretty much just trying to throw it up there and pray at the end of the game. 109.1 QBR. It's pretty solid there. Solid game from Vince. Henry, 3 rushes today. I didn't really rush the ball that much. I could have, but I just like throwing the ball with Vince Young, running around, having a good old time. Receiving Jared Cook, 12 catches, 147 yards, and a touchdown for him. Charlie Joyner, 2 catches, 22 yards. A.J. Brown, 2 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown. Julio had a catch for 15. Derek had a catch for 8. Really, really solid game from everyone. Harold Landry, he had 4 total tackles. 4 tackles for him. Bernard Pollard with 4. Jason McCourty with 3. Clowney with 2. Jack with 2. Bam Bam Cam with 1. Henry with 1. Jack Tatum with 1. Robert Spillane with 1. Bud Dupree with 1, Desmond King with 1, Desmond King with 2, Malcolm Butler with 1, and he also had an interception. So did Jack Tatum. Big interception there to begin the half. And then Bernard Pollard to win the game. Big pick from him, which won the game for us. We're not going to go over that. Punting, there you go. Charlie Joyner, 2 kick returns. Should have just let them all go through the end zone. But yeah, that is going to do it, guys. Back and forth game for the most part. Check out the team stats and we'll wrap this one up. Turnovers. I think the turnovers were the key. Really flipped the game, I think. But yeah, guys. With that being said, that is going to do it. This episode was a long one. Hopefully you stuck around for the entirety of this one because it was a good one. It was really a good one. So with that being said, that is going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Until next time, I'll see y'all.